They had the audacity to pull this on Friday night, and the WWE universe is still divided. Some of you are calling it genius, others are calling it an absolute betrayal of everything SmackDown stands for. But before we get into what happened at number 1, let me ask you this: how many times can WWE disrespect the blue brand before we finally say enough? Because what went down this past Friday night on SmackDown wasn't just controversial, it was calculated, it was deliberate, and it left half the locker room questioning whether management even cares about the roster anymore. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's break down every single moment from this absolute chaos of an episode, and trust me, by the time we hit number 1, you're either going to be defending WWE's decision or ready to cancel your Peacock subscription. Drop your hottest take in the comments right now. Are you team chaos or team tradition when it comes to Friday nights? Number 10, Tiffany Stratton's Open Challenge backfires. Kicking off our list, the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton opened SmackDown with the cockiest, most arrogant promo we've seen in months. She claimed no woman on the SmackDown roster could touch her, that she's already cleared out the division, and that she's essentially running out of competition. Bold words, Tiffy, but here's where it gets interesting. Instead of a SmackDown woman answering the challenge, we got Lyra Valkyria from NXT storming the ring. The Dublin native didn't come to talk, she came to fight. These two tore the house down for 12 minutes straight, and Valkyria nearly captured the title with her Nightwing finish, but Stratton grabbed the ropes at the last possible second. The crowd was nuclear for this near fall, and it's got everyone asking, is WWE finally opening the forbidden door between main roster and NXT for title opportunities? Because if they are, the landscape just changed completely. What do you think? Should NXT stars regularly challenge for main roster titles, or should they earn their call up first? Let me know below. Number 9, the Bloodline's internal struggle intensifies. Solo Siko's version of the Bloodline is fracturing, and it's getting uglier by the week. This Friday, we witnessed Solo and Jacob Fadja having a heated backstage confrontation that nearly came to blows. Tamar Tonga had to physically separate them while Tonga Loa just stood there looking absolutely lost. The argument? Jacob feels he should be the one calling the shots since he's the most dominant force in the group. Solo reminded him, rather aggressively, that he's the tribal chief now, and what he says goes. But here's the kicker: neither of them has the Eula Fala, and neither has Roman's blessing. They are fighting over a throne that might not even be theirs to claim. The original Bloodline raised the bar for faction storytelling, and watching this version implode is both fascinating and frustrating. These guys are talented, but without that clear hierarchy and purpose, they are just spinning their wheels. Number 8, LA Knight's hardcore statement. LA Knight has been on an absolute tear lately, and Friday night he took things to another level. In a brutal street fight against Santos Escobar, Knight proved he's not just the megastar of promos and charisma, he can get down and dirty with the best of them. This match was violent. Steel chairs, kendo sticks, and at one point, Knight hit a BFT through a table that was propped up in the corner. The sound echoed through the arena. Escobar showed incredible heart, kicking out of multiple finishes, but Knight was simply unstoppable. The post-match beatdown was what really caught everyone's attention. Knight grabbed a microphone and called out whoever holds the WWE Championship after the Royal Rumble, promising that 2026 is his year. With his momentum, who's betting against him? Drop a yeah in the comments if you think LA Knight is finally getting that world title run. Number 7, Chelsea Green's masterclass in manipulation. Say what you want about Chelsea Green, but the woman is a genius at getting under people's skin. This week, she somehow convinced Piper Niven that Michin has been talking behind her back, spreading rumors about Piper's abilities and saying she's holding Chelsea back. None of this was true, of course, but Green's manipulation was so convincing that Piper absolutely demolished Michin in a backstage segment. We're talking putting her through equipment cases, throwing her into walls. It was brutal and completely uncalled for. The best part? Chelsea stood there with fake concern, pretending to try to hold Piper back while secretly smirking at the chaos she'd created. This is the kind of psychological warfare that builds incredible feuds. Michin's going to want revenge, and when the truth comes out, Piper's going to realize she's been played. This storyline has legs, folks. Number 6, the tag team division gets a major shake-up. DIY versus the Street Profits delivered exactly what we expected, an absolute banger of a tag team match. These four guys have incredible chemistry, and they proved once again why SmackDown's tag division is the best in WWE right now. But forget the match for a second. The real story happened after. Motor City Machine Guns, yes, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, appeared on the Titantron. They are officially SmackDown bound, they are coming for the titles, and they are putting every team on notice. The Guns bringing their legendary tag team expertise to WWE is huge for the division. Add them to the mix with DIY, Street Profits, Pretty Deadly, and whoever else wants to step up. Friday nights are about to become must-see TV for tag team wrestling. Who do you want to see the Motor City Machine Guns face first? Give me your dream matches in the comments. Number 5. Bayley's emotional confession. This one hit different. Bayley, the former women's champion and cornerstone of SmackDown 4 years, sat down for a raw, unfiltered interview segment where she admitted something nobody expected. She's afraid her time at the top is over. Coming off multiple losses and watching younger talent like Tiffany Stratton hold the title she once carried with pride, Bayley broke down talking about how the business has changed, how she's changed, and how she's questioning whether she still has what it takes to compete at the highest level. The crowd gave her a standing ovation, chanting "Thank you, Bayley, and you still got it." It was one of those genuine, human moments that reminds us why we love professional wrestling. But here's the question, is this the beginning of Bayley's retirement arc, or is WWE planting the seeds for the ultimate redemption story? Sound off below. Number 4. Cody Rhodes drops a bombshell. The undisputed WWE champion appeared via satellite, is still healing from that vicious attack 2 weeks ago, and what he said sent shockwaves through the entire wrestling world. Cody announced that at the Royal Rumble, is defending his title in a fatal 4-way match against 3 opponents to be determined over the next few weeks. Why would he do this? Because Cody Rhodes wants to prove he's the greatest champion of this generation by overcoming impossible odds. He doesn't want to wait for one number 1 contender, he wants to face multiple threats and conquer them all at once. This is either the most confident or the most stupid decision of Cody's championship reign. The odds are literally stacked against him. One mistake, one wrong move, and he loses the title without even being pinned. Is this heroic or just reckless? You tell me. Number 3. A returning legend attacks Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been on a warpath lately, attacking people left and right, disrespecting legends, and basically acting like he owns the place. Well, Friday night, someone decided to humble him. During Owens' match against Apollo Crews, the lights went out. When they came back on, Shelton Benjamin was standing in the ring. Shelton hasn't been seen in WWE in years, and he looked jacked, focused, and angry. Benjamin hit Owens with a paydirt out of nowhere, stood over him, and simply said, "Respect the veterans." Then he walked out like an absolute boss. The crowd lost their minds. Shelton Benjamin returning to put entitled stars in their place? That's a storyline we can all get behind. Welcome home, Shelton. Number 2. The Women's Battle Royal controversy. WWE announced a 20-woman Battle Royal for next week's SmackDown to determine Tiffany Stratton's next challenger. Standard stuff, right? Wrong. Because midway through the show, it was revealed that the Battle Royal is open to women from all brands, SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. Suddenly this isn't just a SmackDown title picture anymore. We could see Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Roxanne Perez, or literally anyone show up and shake things up. The SmackDown locker room is furious. Multiple women cut backstage promos saying this is disrespectful to the blue brand, that opportunities should go to SmackDown talent first, and that management is making a mockery of brand identity. They have a point. Is WWE erasing brand divisions entirely? And if they are, what's even the point of the draft anymore? Number 1. The main event that broke the internet. And now, the moment that has everyone talking. The moment that's going to define SmackDown for months to come. The moment that WWE will either be celebrated or crucified for, depending on who you ask. In the main event, we got Roman Reigns one-on-one with AJ Styles, a dream match on free television. These two worked their absolute hearts out for 25 minutes, trading finishes, false finishes, and putting on a classic. Roman hit the spear, the crowd counted along, 1 2 3, Roman wins. Except the referee waved it off. AJ's foot was under the rope. They restart the match, they go another 7 minutes, and this time, AJ hits the phenomenal forearm, covers Roman, 1 2 3. AJ Styles pins the tribal chief clean in the middle of the ring. The crowd exploded. This should be the biggest win of AJ's recent WWE career, right? Wrong. Because immediately after, the lights cut out, and when they came back on, The Rock was standing in the ring. Not the People's Champion version. Not the Hollywood version. The final boss version, wearing a suit, looking at Roman with disgust. Rock grabbed the microphone and said 4 words that changed everything: "Your reign is over." Then he left. No physicality, no explanation, just those 4 words and an exit. The WWE universe is split. Half of you are celebrating that new challengers are finally getting opportunities against Roman. The other half are furious that WWE is breaking Roman down after years of building him up. Some think Rock's turning on Roman, others think he's motivating him. Nobody knows what happens next, and that's exactly what WWE wants. So here's my question for you: is The Rock about to challenge Roman at WrestleMania? Is he managing someone else to take Roman down? Or is this all part of a bigger bloodline story we haven't figured out yet? Drop your predictions, your theories, and your rage in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed the breakdown, subscribe to Wrestling Zone 1 for more content, and I'll see you in the next one.